Hey, this is Larry Gonzales with your housing market update. I tell you what, it's been one of those kind of months. This is Larry Gonzales with your housing market update for the week of 27 February. Thank you, Lord Jesus. We are done with February. We are on to March. February was one heck of a month. Before I get started, please like, comment, or subscribe on my YouTube page so I can see how I'm doing. And where do we start? Well, like we always do, prices. Prices of homes are coming down. Inventory steady, starting to come up a little bit, but we're steady. And then rates. Woo-wee. Rates, we just hit our 4-month high. Rates have not been this high since they peaked in November. We're back there again, folks. And if you look at this fixed rate 30-year mortgage chart, you'll see we are climbing up to 7% on the 30-year conventional fixed rate. And even for VA, we're still pretty high. Mid sixes to high sixes, just really depends on your credit score. But what happened? What caused all of this? Well, this week it's a culmination of everything that's gone on in the month of February with regards to reports for the month of January. So the 10-year Treasury on Wednesday, it actually hit 4%, and 4%, it's a number. It's a round number, and that's as high as we've been really since since October, November time frame. And you know what, that caused interest rates to go up. And the 10-year and the 30-year 30-year mortgage are not directly related, but they do correlate in their movement. And so when the 10-year is going up, we certainly see mortgage-backed securities going up. And now we're at the 30-year high, or not the 30, and now we're at really the high in interest rates that we were at in November. And we all know what happened in kind of November, December. The housing market really slowed down because rates got that high. Now the question is, how long are we going to be in this high rate environment, or this high rate environment? And is the sky falling on the housing market? So we got a couple reports this week, and we'll go over those real quick with you. First was mortgage applications. Mortgage applications dropped last week by 5.6%. Overall, 44% drop year over year, and a 28-year low in mortgage applications. Right, large due part to higher interest rates. And then we got the Case-Shiller Home Price Appreciation Index, and this is a gold standard for home price appreciation. This is a little time old. This is for December, but it showed that month over month home prices dropped in December by 0.8%. Still up overall year over year, 5.8%, but it was the 6th month in a row that the rate of appreciation decreased. And all signs kind of point to that happening in January as well. But you know what? In January, we also got the pending home sales report. This is for the month of January, and it showed, surprisingly, an 8.1% increase in pending home sales in the month of January. The expectation was 1%. And why is that? Well, I'll tell you what. It's because of interest rates. All through the month of January, interest rates were going down, and they got everybody all liquored up to buy a home. And so, February, as I was saying, interest rates went up. People are still buying homes because, well, they're thinking that we're going to be at the January interest rates, but we're not there anymore. We might actually see a dip in pending home sales in February. But this is what I want to talk about. In January, interest rates went down. Did they go down a lot? No, they were down like 6%, all right, for conventional. That's all it took, and the market took off. And here's why. There is value in owning a home. All right, not only are you putting a roof over your head, you're putting your roof over your head. Everybody needs a roof over their head. And this is a simple law of supply and demand. There are not enough homes available. If you look at this chart, all right, we have the average over the last 30 years homes built per year of inventory, I should say, it's 2.5 million. We haven't even cracked 1 million. And the projection is barely 1 million for this next year. But and that's supply. Now let's look at demand. All right. There are every year, we got millennials are coming into the housing market, 4 million a year for the next 10 years. Nearly 4 million for the next 10 years. We have 1 million inventory, really projected. That inventory is not going up. The inventory is staying low. We're not going to get back to 2.5 because the builders, they're not building enough homes. So the value is in home because the supply is not going to meet the demand. There's no way, no how 4 million new home buyers coming to the market every year is going to be appeased or satisfied with the 1 million home inventory we have every year. It's just not going to happen. And as long as we have that supply and demand, simple economics here, as long as we have that disparity in supply and demand, the value of homes is not going to go down. As a matter of fact, once interest rates come back down, and it's not going to take much, expect the value of homes to go back up too. And that's what I'm going to leave you with today. The value of homes is not homes, not my homes, homes. The value of your home is not going to go down in the long term. Matter of fact, as soon as interest rates go back down, expect to see home prices go back up. For a buyer, now's the time to buy. Baron Rothschild said after the Battle of Waterloo, walking through the streets, the time to buy is when there's blood in the streets. Man, it ain't even bloody yet. But there's some people who are hurting and some people who are scared. The time to buy is now, before interest rates go back down and everyone else gets in there. The time to buy is now. So that's all I got to say about that. And if you're a seller, like I said, if you can wait until the springtime to sell your home, go ahead and do that, because interest rates will be down. You'll have a lot more people looking at your home. I guarantee it. We saw that in the month of January. In the month of January, we're getting multiple offers on homes. And even for part of February. I don't see that happening right now. So if you can hold off until springtime, I'd hold off until springtime. But no matter what you do, the value of a home is not going to go down. The value of a home and home ownership is going to stay steady and go up.